Now this is why fans mock us, United fans, when we've travelled 3 hours to watch that absolute shite. Just look at that bloody face. Filled with delusional optimism, he actually thought that despite that shambles of a performance, United would escape with a win. He thought wrong. This is the one about why fans from all over the country, no, from all over the world. Where do you come from?
Oh, China.
China.
Hello.
Still travel to watch this fallen giant of English football. Today we tell a story which starts with hope about how Jim will fix it, but ultimately ends with me asking myself the same question you guys have been asking us United fans for years upon years. Why do we keep travelling miles and miles to watch that? So if you recognise the building behind, you might have seen that advertising campaign Paddy Power have done this past week. 25%, it's a start. They've changed the advertising on the board now, but today, on the 24th of February, Paddy Power are giving out 1,000 three-quarter scarves to mark Sir Jim Ratcliffe's partial takeover of Manchester United. Well, 25% is technically incorrect. I think it's like 27.7%. And the Glazers do not have 75%. It's a lot less with shareholders and so on. But if you did ask Man United fans a year ago, full sale to Sheikh Jassim or a partial sale with the Glazers still in ownership, I think the answer with most Man United fans would be pretty much the same. Although that Paddy Power campaign and the three-quarter scarves don't represent an ideal situation for most fans, it does represent change here at Manchester United.
Welcome off. Selfie with Eric.
Selfie with Eric, anyone? Selfie with Eric.
Thank you. Listen.
With fans being left in the dark for almost 20 years by the Glazers, it's nice, it's refreshing for Manchester United fans to have an owner who's open and honest about the direction of the club. And Sir Jim has done just that over the past week on MUTV and through various interviews. You can feel a real buzz around the place already. We've got about an hour and a half before kick-off here at Old Trafford for Manchester United versus Fulham. Everyone seems to be in high spirits, the weather's good, but I cannot find where those Paddy Power scarves have been given out. We did hit some traffic on the way up, so I think I might have missed out the opportunity to get one of those scarves. But as I said, technically they're wrong. Sir Jim has taken over by a little bit more than 25%. The Glazers do not own 75%, and over the years we're all hoping that eventually the Glazers will indeed tap out, will indeed leave the club. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just mooch around, pick up some of the matchday atmosphere, maybe chat to a couple of people about their predictions for today. It's not going to be ideal for United because Højlund has picked up an injury, he's out for a few weeks. Luke Shaw is still injured, probably came back a little bit too early. And United definitely turned a corner when they had some of the players come back from injury. But I am a little bit fearful. I'm not quite as confident as I was prior to hearing Højlund being out injured. So then guys, I'm a little bit behind. I'm heading to the Stretford end now, where we are, lower part of the Stretford end, because I got pulled over by security. They had to check that my camera was not an explosive device. They had to check that I'm not a terrorist, and this camera might not explode. I'm hoping for some explosive action on the pitch today. Great little pun there, Roy. Terrible. So we're a little bit low on time, so I really don't know what I'm doing now. I'm just going to kind of freestyle this, head over to the Stretford end. The Paddy Power scarves are apparently by the Premier Inn, which is quite near Hotel Football. Pretty sure they're all going to be gone now. Security did laugh and say that they were on the premises, but they got escorted off by some of the local kind of scarf sellers and stuff. Come on, what's your score prediction?
3-2 to Man United.
3-2 United. What are we saying, guys?
4-1.
4-1. Come on. No Højlund, no Shaw. How do we think about that?
We'll go 2-1 United.
2-1 United.
Harry Maguire goal.
Harry Maguire goal. YouTube, Roy's Football Paradise. I was going to head into the shop today, guys, because obviously United have got that new Stone Roses collaboration. This is the one. But we are going to be back next week because I wasn't planning on doing a stadium tour because I've done numerous stadium tours of Old Trafford, but you guys want to see one on the channel. So we will be back next week for an Old Trafford stadium tour, which is pretty good timing, I think, because where I'm heading now is very much where United could do a Tottenham Hotspur and build a new stadium next to the current Old Trafford. So we'll be back for an in-depth stadium tour as well as getting in that club shop. The club shop I always slag off on Roy's Football Paradise, and hopefully we'll get some of that Stone Roses clobber. But as you can see behind me over here, basically behind the Stretford end, there is loads and loads of room for a possible development. And any United fan knows this. We're restricted on space down the Sir Bobby Charlton stand because of the train line, which is why United is kind of the three sides of Old Trafford are extremely big, and then you've got that Sir Bobby Charlton stand, which is a lot smaller. So United are restricted in what they can currently do to Old Trafford, which might push Sir Jim, the Glazers and so on, to build a whole new stadium next door, rather than do, like I said, a Real Madrid Bernabeu style renovation, because we are right on the train line. But just look at the space. Vast amounts of space, essentially a car park. You've got the ticket office over there, which is where the Glazers out protests were taking place near the beginning of the season. So when you think of where we were, when was that? In October, when the Glazers out protests were happening over by the ticket office. Where we were then compared to where we are now, I know everything is kind of actions speak louder than words, as they say. We're not going to kind of get too carried away because nothing has really happened apart from Sir Jim taking over. But things are definitely in motion, and I think United are feeling somewhat confident about where the club is heading, the direction and so on. Right, guys, W12, that's where we're going to be, just through that entrance over there. It's already really busy, everyone's getting inside the ground. Prediction
2-1 United.
2-1. Score prediction 3-0 United. 3-0. Everyone's very positive. Come on.
Will you please welcome Manchester United. 5, Harry Maguire.
Come on. Oh, for fuck's sake. Thank God Fulham can't finish. They've literally had like 20 chances. Really riding our luck at the moment. I think we're calling out for Super Scott McTominay, I think, second half. So on the channel, I do try and offer some balance, some impartiality. It's difficult when you're watching United, but it's fair to say Fulham absolutely dominated that first half. They probably should have been 3-0 up. And United, let's be honest, are the most boring team in the Premier League to watch. Tactically, so boring, so plain, so slow motion, nothing happens. attack, are really quick to make any kind of movements. Today, Rashford down the middle, absolutely useless. I mean, I put more effort into eating my curry sauce and chips on the way home than Rashy did throughout that whole game. The first half, bloody awful, not much better in the second half. I mean, Varane looked like he was playing in flip-flops. You got Delo and Lindelof looked like their shoes were on the wrong way round. But that said, Fulham were good, Fulham were organised, and...
Oh! Fuck it. Oh, something I'll say, it's short fucking corners. Oh, for fuck's sake, look. Morgan's just spotted Casemiro swapping shirts or something at half time. Just wonder what Roy Keane would have made of that. Shirt swapping at half time. Disgrace. Isn't it? Yeah, swapping shirts. Poor performance first half. And they clearly don't care. Look at your legs. Lots of change off the pitch. Absolutely zero change on the pitch. Hello.
Hello.
Where do you come from?
Oh, China.
China. Do you think Man United are going to win?
Manchester will win, I think.
Yes, good,
Yeah.
good. Nice to speak to you.
Hello.
All the way from China. All the way from China. Second half, here we go. Casemiro. Here we go. Do. There he goes. Oh, but it's bad then. Fuck's sake. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, what a waste of fucking time. You get a grip. Oh, shit, it out. Come on! Come on! Oh. Ah. Play? Oh! Referee! Oh! What the fuck was that? Oh, Harry! Oh my God! Oh! Yeah! Come on! Good shit! Good shit! Good shit! Oh! No! Oh! Fucking come on! Come on! Oh! Fucking Troy, you're gonna get Troy over. Fuck's sake! Oh my fucking God. 5 minutes of excitement. Oh my fucking God, yeah. 5 minutes of excitement. Lifetime of misery. So Jim, if you're watching this, you've got a lot of work to do, my mate, my friend. Come on! And United gave us 5 minutes of hope, a glimmer of hope, whereby we could have stole it 2-1. But from a neutral perspective, as we try and do on the channel, you have to hand it to Fulham. Fulham were by far the better team. This might be a new era for Manchester United, but it's the same old shite. Ten Hag, I can't put all the blame on Ten Hag, but some of the things United do, like the short corners, the constant passing it amongst themselves in their own penalty area. This video started with so much optimism, talking about change and how United are back. We're not back. We've got a long way to go. It's all good though, just to add to the fun. We've got a nice 3-hour, possibly more with traffic, because everyone's left early to beat the traffic, ironically. We've got a long journey home. I'm cold, I'm damp. The beauty of not supporting your local club, eh? I know what you're going to say. Support your local club. Thanks for watching, guys. I had fun before the game. No, I didn't, did I? It's been a disaster from the start. I've got accused of carrying a bomb. We got stuck in traffic, delayed for an hour on the way here. Watched United perform horrifically. And now we've got a massive journey home. So there we go. The joys of being a United fan, not from Manchester. I'll see you in the next video.